Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Like I always say, it gives me the greatest pleasure talking to each and every one of you. My name is Unisa Kamara. I'm your number one go-getter. I'm your number one motivational speaker. I'm your number one man on stage. When I talk to you, I talk to each and every one of you from the heart. Now, this video is can one person make a difference? Of course one person can make a difference. It takes one to start a ripple. Many of us face so many obstacles due to the fact that we think we are unable to do something. And it's a thought process. Once you put it in your mind as to say I cannot do something, the mind automatically starts accepting that and it processes it. When you fail, when you're trying to do something, and you believe in it, that you cannot do it, the mind will tell you you cannot do it. It takes one person to make a difference, and you are that individual. Why can't you? Actually believe in yourself. That's all it takes. Let's go back. Martin Luther King. He was one man. And when people seen his vision, they came. The march, they came. Malcolm X. There are so many individuals that I can speak on. Let's talk about the former president of America, Abraham Lincoln. He was one man. The White brothers envisioned it. Well, not both of them. One of them envisioned an airplane. He followed through. It takes one person with a vision. Can one person make a difference? Absolutely, utterly yes. Can you be that next billionaire or trillionaire? Absolutely. I always say that the richest place on earth is a graveyard. Sad to say, it's a graveyard. Many people die without establishing that billion-dollar business. Why? Because they failed. I believe in you. This is your time. This is your now. Why are you not taking advantage of it? We need to stop the procrastinating. If you envision it, and I said this so many times, you can accomplish it. And I also always say, is it easy? Of course not. Are people going to doubt you? Of course. Are you going to have people that are going to walk in and out of your life? Of course. Just like when you're on the journey of life, you encounter so many people. Some are naysayers, some are positive individuals that are going to motivate you. You know, the essence of life is growth. And without growth, you are at a standstill. You become a hamster in that wheel, just going in circles. The time you invest to make someone else rich, working in their business, why can't you do it for yourself? Each and every one of us have a purpose. Have you discovered your purpose? Do you know why you're here? Are you going to leave this world without ever discovering your purpose? I work with some of the most powerful CEOs, individuals. And when they tell me their story of hardship, I sit there and say, wow, no, it's impossible. Look at you. But a lot of time what we see is not the beginning, is the finishing. Remember the three essence: the beginning, the middle, and the end. And most religious individuals know the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. We go through different obstacles. We go through the trials. If you fail now, you give up on you, what kind of role model are you? We can establish what we want. It takes one person. It took Bill Gates to have an idea. Look how many people came along his way. Steve Jobs created so much of the work. Well, Bill Gates had the idea. Microsoft was born. The computer era has advanced technology. There's so many other people. KFC. How old did the general get before he established himself? Abraham Lincoln. He failed so many times. But one success of being the president of America made him a legend. We are going to fail. But when you fall, you get up. It shows that you are in it for the long run. You will fall, but you will get up. You will fail, but you will succeed, depending on your mindset. I believe that we all have the possibility. We all have the capability of achieving. But remember, it always starts with you. No one feels your pain. When you go to bed hungry at night, do you think your neighbor is sitting there holding their stomach saying, oh, I know that my neighbor is hungry? When you fall ill, when you're sick, who feels your pain more than you? No one. The essence of this video is to show that you has to start the legwork. It is you that have to start making the moves. It is you that have to believe in yourself. It is you that have to say, I know I can do better. It is you that have to want to achieve. It is you that have to create a why. When you create a why, that should be your motivation. What is it that you cannot achieve? It takes one person to start anything. And when you start something, you will have people around you as you grow. But in the beginning, you're going to have sleepless nights. You're going to have to do a lot of footwork. You're going to have to do a lot of research. But again, if you believe in yourself and you have that aim, that focus, that want, that need, what can't you establish? We need to understand the difference with the need and the want. What is your need and what is your want? And once you can understand these two, you are, as they will say, on easy street. You are the one who people would depend on. You need to become the pillar of your community. You need to be a game changer, and you can achieve these things. But you have to believe in you. Can one person make a difference? Absolutely. We are all individuals with so much potential within us. But if you don't explore your potential, how can you reach that milestone? How can you take holidays with your family when you want? Besides putting a request in to say, oh, my manager has to approve my annual leave, my holiday. Everyone, even the people that you work for, let's say hypothetically, you're working. You're not a CEO, but you're an employee. What do you think that CEO does if you don't see him in the building? He's playing golf, tennis, taking trips, holiday trips. And while you are working, it takes one So when I talk to a lot of these CEOs, listening to them, they tell me, Unisa, it took me almost 3 to 4 years for me to establish myself. So many people told me I cannot do it. The gentleman that made Mercedes, you seen the obstacles he been through? Have you read his book? But at the end, all the suffering, all the obstacles he went through, who remembers those? All they know is that Formula 51 picked him up. Formula 51 was the first company that believed in him. He was working at a hotel, trying to survive, but he believed in himself. He was one person. I am one person. You are one. Everyone is an individual. You know, I talk about the industries I work with. I talk about my forward thinkers. I talk about everyone that is fit for purpose. I believe that there's nothing that you cannot do. Believe in you and know that you can achieve. My name is Unisa. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and share the video. You never know who needs to hear it. Thank you very much.